Welcome everyone to Gourmet Guide Kitchen. It's another time to talk about something nice. Today we are preparing seafood okra soup. You know why this is necessary? We're still battling with COVID-19 and then the lockdown and then the fact that many have gathered excess weight, belly fat and what have you. With this kind of soup, you don't need to take any swallow. We are good to go. Alright, welcome back. Like I said, today is a special day. We're preparing something nice. Seafood okra. Seafood okra soup is a necessity today because of the need to cut down on fat, burn off excess fat, especially belly fat. Now, what are the things I have? My water is boiling already. I have, let me begin with this. We call this okra. Okra. You can say this is shrimp, you can say it's a prawn, whichever way you want it. I have my fish. This fish is already grilled. I choose to call this kind of fish suya fish. You know what? You get your suya ingredients or your suya spice. You spice your fish, then put them in the oven. They are set. You can do it in your kitchen. I'll have to do. You know why I do this? This keeps. It has this beautiful aroma, and apart from the aroma, lovely taste. My water is boiling already. I have my snails in place of the periwinkles. Some people don't like periwinkles, that's the isam, so I choose to use snail. This snail is already oven dry, seasoned with salt, with garlic and ginger. All I'll just do is just pour them straight. They're already set. They just start boiling immediately. My water is already boiling, so I have my snail. And of course, I have my pomo. You can't make okra without pomo. I have my pomo, it's already set. And then I have my ground crayfish. And then some onion. You know, I like to see my onion rolling right there in the pot. So since I've added the snail, let's just add some onion just to make it aromatic and spicy. And of course, we have our seasonings. This seasoning, this is my crayfish seasoning because I'm preparing something that has to do with the sea. It's a seafood okra. That's why I'm using this. And then I also have my normal seasoning. And this is my palm oil. Like I always tell you, in the kitchen here, in the Gourmet Guide kitchen, what we are really after is to make sure you eat something healthy. So for you to take something healthy this period and you also want to cut down on fat, you don't have to fry your stuffs. We see many people love frying. Hey, no, LYDIA, frying makes it very tasty and nice. Yes, good, but frying may not be too healthy for you. So you can prepare your okra soup without frying. That's why I have this oil. I'll tell you how to do it. Once the water is boiling very well and you have your stock and everything, you can add your oil, cover until the oil is orange red. Then you know it's set. It has already mixed with the broth. Then you are ready to cook. Apart from this, I have my pepper. I've blended this pepper. They are nice, cool, but very hot and spicy. You can prepare seafood okra without getting something spicy, you know, because of the nature of what comes from the sea. It has to be spicy. Now, I don't want to just do all the sea. So what I did, I just minced some meat, just little ishon and then beef, just to make it. How will you eat without small ishon? You know what I mean? So I just have that. Let's just begin to add. Already the snail, the oven dry snail is already boiling. You don't need to wash it. It's already washed, clean, and then it's oven dried. The meat is already cooking. Wow. So I just add this also. I want everything to boil together at the same time. Okay, some people may choose to blend their prawns or their shrimp. I say, I don't want to see about. I like the red color. That's why I have to break them into tiny bits, leave them there, let them be boiled. The dry prawns. To go get the fresh one, you can get the fresh one if they are readily available. Or if you can't get the fresh one, why not go for this? Just cut them, put them in the pot. It's already cooking. And then, of course, the most important ingredient in the kitchen, which is the salt. We won't forget the salt. Just add your salt to taste. The onion, everything is already there. While this is cooking, you don't forget the pomo. Can we ever do without pomo? So the pomo is also cooking, and of course our blended crayfish. Since I already have this red shouty color, I don't need to put my crayfish whole like that. All I need to do is to blend the crayfish. It's already blended, so you just add this. Plenty of crayfish. You know, this is seafood okra, and then you have to enjoy your okra soup with plenty of blended or ground crayfish. It's cooking. So I choose to add a little seasoning to taste. And of course, I won't forget my crayfish seasoning. I deliberately kept this for this particular food because it has to do with seafood okra. And of course, the pepper. I mean, I don't take too much pepper, but you need to eat pepper sometimes because of what is happening. Let's allow it to cook for a while before I now add the fish. Don't forget, well, if you want your fish to just spread around the pot, you know what I mean by spreading around the pot. You don't want to see the fish, you just want to feel the presence of the fish, but not see it. You can add immediately. But if you want to see the fish as you take your okra, leave it for a while, let it boil. So let me cover for 5 minutes. Oh, while I cover, I'll also be watching because you find the splatter, the water is. I don't want anything to stain this. So cover slightly. Don't worry, I'll be back very soon. Oh yeah, welcome back. It's boiling. I have to leave this permanently open so I don't stain this gas. So right now, everything is cooking. The snail, the meat, the crayfish, sometimes we call shrimp, red crayfish with shrimp. Everything is boiling. The seasoning is here. The salt is here. So it's time to add the palm oil. Of course, I now add the fish. The fish can choose to stay whole in the soup, and fine. But if not, I'll just let it boil until it is well melted. Then I can continue with the cooking. Let me use everything. Let's keep this. You can hear the sound. Everything is boiling. Now, before I went on break, this pot was empty. Right now, the pot is full, and then I have the stock also here. I want to make 2 pots of this okra. So it's the same thing. I want to make 2 pots. I'll make these and also this. So wow, what are you going to do? You just watch, you see the vehicles. So right now it's boiling. Like I told you, you don't need to fry. Some people are so used to frying. At all times you're frying. Frying is not too healthy for the body. So once you add your palm oil, cover it the way I covered it. Cover it for a few minutes until it's well cooked. When it's well cooked, you'll find this color. You see, it has mixed, the palm oil has mixed properly with the stock. Look at it. Can you see from here? So look at this. This soup is heavy. Look at what I'm saying. So you don't need to fry your palm oil. And the soup will still be tasty. Look at this also. That's where it's going. You don't need to fry your palm oil. The soup will be tasty. Since I have this, let's now add the okra. These are very fresh okra. Well blended. If you want to blend, if you don't feel like blending, you just grate. But if you feel they are too tiny for you, then just use your knife and cut. And you get your okra cutter and then you cut. So I'll add gradually. And then I'll begin to stir. I'll do the same here because I'm doing everything at the same time. I'm using this because I don't want to see any of the animals. I just want to enjoy the okra and the stock. So I'm having all my okra here. There's no meat here. There's no crayfish, nothing. There's no fish, just the stock. I'll just have to use my spoon and just scoop this into my mouth. But with this, I can make my swallow. Can you see the snail? The snail is talking, the fish is here. So since this is boiling very well, I'll just do what? I'll just reduce the heat. I'll also reduce this heat, okay? So finally the soup is here and it's ready. The seafood okra soup. And all I'll just do is just, like I told you, this is just for me to relish. I don't need to take this with my swallow, so let me just cover and leave it. And then, this is still fresh. It's full. You can see the fish, the snail, the pomo, everything mixed together. So what I'll just do is just scoop into my plate. My spoon is here. When taking okra or even ogbono or any draw soup like a redo, you also have to be extremely careful because there's a way you take the soup, you just stain everywhere and litter your pot and your plate. So what you do, you take this, you have to be patient. You wait a while. Can you see what I'm doing? So we can go now. For me, I always like to roll my spoon. If I roll my spoon, the first, second or third time, I know my spoon will come out clean. So I go again. I want to see the snails, I want to see the fish and the rest of the animals littered around the soup. So I'll wait. We can go now. This is 2. I roll my spoon again. Then I take another one. That's the beauty of raw soup. I want to take it last. This is very hot. Can I get it? Yes! So, voila! The soup is set. It's ready. So finally the soup is ready. This is it. This is your portion, so take yours. Now, if you feel like doing this, go to the market, get something fresh like this, prepare something nice. Like I said, this will help to boost your immunity, number 1. Number 2, it will also help to cut down on excess fat, especially belly fats. You know what I mean? So after the stress of the COVID-19 and then the lockdown, staying at home for a very long time, lying down for too long, sitting so for long in a particular place, take this. This is light and it will help you to live a healthy life. So on this note, we call it a wrap on today's food show. But don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and also drop your comments on this video and others. And then there's also the notification bell. Just click on the bell. Once you do that, you'll notice that all the videos as we post will just automatically get to you. On this note, to say thank you so much for being a part of today's show. See you next time.